Might be some roof damage to our storage unit that, you know, the Viper and the Hellcat are in. So in today's video, we're going to update you guys on this Ram project truck. So let's get started. Alright guys, welcome back to today's video. So yes, I'm going to update you guys on the project. We've been motoring along at getting a bunch of stuff done, but want to take a few minutes here in today's video, show you guys what we got in store. I've been collecting parts to keep the build going, and also kind of catch you guys up to speed on what the plans are for this thing, the channel, all that stuff. So if you guys don't know, we picked up this truck not even that long ago. It's got to be a few weeks ago, but nothing too crazy. We got the truck bone stock, and we've been doing a bunch of small little things to it. You guys don't already know, we went and got OEM RT wheels. We debatched the factory chrome badging. Yes, the truck is extremely dirty right now. We put the black hemi badging on, changed out the mirrors. It's got power mirrors on it now. We had the manual mirrors, and it actually was broken in the corner. If you guys haven't seen that video, this I'm making this video and posting this on the main channel, but I actually made a video for you guys on the backup channel just changing out the mirrors if you guys are interested in that. So these are actually power mirrors, power and heated mirrors, but I don't have it hooked up because we need door modules. What else do we do? We blacked out the emblem in the front, so we plasti dipped that. Haven't done any lighting things just yet. I actually have been testing out some LED marker lights, which I'll post on the second channel. Again, if you guys haven't seen the second channel, I'll link it above here for you guys, because if you guys are liking all this stuff, you definitely want to check out the second channel so you don't miss out on anything. Also, other stuff, I know a lot of guys are going to say, hey, you should lower this thing. I've got a lowering kit in the back, and I got a bunch of stuff. You can probably see something going on over there, which I'll explain in just a second as well. So we also installed the Flowmaster intake. So we've got that. We've got the i3 Diablo Sport tuner on here, and we've got the amped pedal booster on here as well, throttle booster. We also switched out the stereo from the standard one with no Bluetooth or nothing to the smaller Uconnect that has Bluetooth, but I'm going to be doing a bunch more subsequent videos for you guys, because even though it has Bluetooth, I can stream music from my phone. I can't speak with hands-free because this mirror is a base model mirror, and it doesn't have the microphones in it. So this model year that had Bluetooth had a mirror on here. It was an auto dimming mirror, also has auto high beam functionality, and it has the microphones on the mirror. So I actually found a good deal on a mirror with the wiring harness so that I can plug it into our existing harness. So that should be on its way as well, and then I'll be able to have full Bluetooth functionality, and I'll show you guys how to do that. What I did find though is I found an 8.4 Uconnect. So I've got one of these. I still need to get a bunch more parts. I got to get the dash bezel. Also have to get the climate module, and I'm gonna have to get a harness to go to the climate module. So there's a few parts we're gonna need before we can actually get into this, but just know that I'm trying to acquire parts so that we can all follow along together. This is a new experience for me because every vehicle that I've purchased so far has one of these already in it, but I wanted to do it for you guys because a lot of guys asked me, how do you upgrade to one of these? So I'll be covering that for you guys, and I'm excited to do that one too. So we also put a Flowmaster exhaust on this with Flowmaster tips. So we got the black tips on there, which look awesome. You might be wondering, what the heck are these, John? But before I explain what I got there, I want to show you guys the seats. So this thing has base model seats. Let me get my tripod out of the way for my camera. This thing has base model seats. They're just cloth, all manual. So it's got the slider there, and it's, like I said, all manual. But these seats are light, but I want to spice things up. We will be Hellcat swapping this thing, like I mentioned, so we're just going to do a bunch of small little mods first. And the other thing too is these seats are in such good condition with me working on the truck, jumping in and jumping out. I have a feeling I don't want to mess them up because they are spotless. So I want to get some different seats in here before I dirty these ones up. Because sometimes if I'm laying under the truck and then I jump in here, I'm used to the leather seats on the Ram where it really doesn't matter and do anything. But these, they're going to show if you got some sort of grease on your pants or something, these are going to get destroyed. So in that effort, I wanted to get some seats, and I wanted to get some ones that accompanied our plans for this truck. Check these out, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see with the camera. SRT. So I found a set of Hellcat seats for this thing, and I'm going to be making the brackets and get these guys in here. So they're full power, everything. I'm super excited. They're used out of a wrecked vehicle, but they're pretty decent shape. I wouldn't say they're 100% perfect, but a lot better in my opinion than what we have in there. And you guys asked before on the Dakota, why didn't you put these seats in here in the Dakota? The reason being is because if you look at the seat back, it's like, you know, in some places, you know, 8 to 10 inches deep. And in the Dakota, it doesn't have the cab space. Whereas if you look at the seats on this, the ones that we're taking out, they're basically the same thing. Like, they're just as deep, and they have the side airbag as well, which these ones also do. So we'll be able to get these ones in, get them wired. You can see there, it's got the airbag on the side. So I'm pretty excited. The driver's side is full power. This one has, I guess, manual on the passenger side too. But you can see there, they are going to look spicy in this thing. So they're black with the white stitch. I'm pretty pumped about these, you guys, but comment down below what you guys think. I still need to clean them up, probably put some conditioner on them. I know there was a lot of issues with this material on these years where it's kind of like letting go, so hoping I can put some conditioner on them and preserve them, but they're good to go there. You can see the connection for the airbag, cooled as well, but I gotta double check. It's got all the modules and stuff underneath it. I don't know if I can lift these things up. They're gonna be significantly heavier than what we got in there, but yeah, it looks like they got the little fan on the bottom, so these are gonna be heated and cooled, so we could possibly get all that functionality working later as well, which will be pretty exciting. So the other cool thing is a subscriber, Carl, actually reached out to me, who watches the channel, and he said that he had this full complete Beltec kit that he took off his truck, and he asked me if I would be interested in purchasing it. So ended up grabbing this off of him. Like I said, shout out to Carl. Thanks again, dude, for hooking me up with this. But not only is it a 2.4 drop, but if you guys do or don't know about these trucks, if you lower them, I think they're in here. There's the front springs and sway bar end links. But in here, if I can find it in a hurry, we're probably going to be upgrading the actual shocks and stuff like that, because we're going to be getting some better ones. If I can open this up in a hurry though, there is the brackets. So we've got, I believe these are the illicit no-cut brackets. I haven't seen any branding on them, but these are the brackets that are gonna put our rear axle and pinion angle back into position. So those are an important piece, because if we just put the lowering kit in, our pinion angle could be out of whack. So it's cool that all the hardware and everything is here. Kit looks to be in really good shape. Like I said, we'll end up upgrading the shocks, but everything is here. You can see our bump stops. We got all that stuff. So once we get into the shop, which I'll talk about in just a second, then we'll be able to throw this on and get it all installed as well. And we got a lot of exciting new stuff to do. So a lot of cool and exciting stuff on the way, you guys. I'm pretty excited, but at the same time, I know I haven't announced and released, you know, what's going on as far as the new shop, the new place, the new location. I'm just waiting until everything gets finalized, you guys. That way everything goes smoothly. I don't have to worry about anything. And, you know, we're finally in there. So I will announce that very shortly for you guys. I also have to go back to Texas for my stuff. I'm going to be making a separate video about that, because even though there might be a smile on my face, I am pretty nervous right now, because if you guys do or don't know, last week there was a bunch of tornadoes that ripped through Texas, in and around the DFW area, and my storage unit was right in direct path. So I've already talked over there. So apparently the ecodiesel didn't get touched. It's still right side up. I just don't know, especially with like a literal physical tornado going through that parking lot. I don't know what kind of shrapnel would have been, you know, stirring about. You know, I don't know what, if any of that stuff may have impacted the truck. I really don't know much at this point, but I'm gonna make a separate video on that as the time comes. I really just don't know anything at this point. Apparently my trailer, that area didn't get touched either, because my trailer's stored in a, you know, covered parking shelter. So hoping everything is okay, trying to keep a positive outlook. Just the roof portion is what's concerning me, and you know, if anything fell on top of the vehicles or anything in there, if it's just a little, like, apparently the information I'm getting is from another person, another tenant or whatever you want to call them, that is in the unit next to me. Apparently when he looked inside his unit, he could see light coming through, like through the roof. And he also reported that he could see light coming through on the next unit, which is mine. So I don't know if it's like a little gap like this big and maybe just the roof panel peeled up a tiny bit, or if there's like a 6-foot hole. I mean, it could be either or. I just don't know at this point. But I'm trying to wrap up what I got going on here with the, you know, all the paperwork for the house stuff before I run over there to check on everything. But it's kind of this fine balance. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. There might be some roof damage to our storage unit that, you know, the Viper and the Hellcat are in. So not trying to scare you guys, I'm not trying to scare myself. I'm trying to wrap up the home stuff before I head over there, but either way, I should be over there within the next few days to max a week to go hopefully see if everything's okay. So like I said, I'm trying to stay busy, trying to stay positive. Comment down below what you guys think of all this. It's a lot, you guys. It's definitely a lot. So I'm doing my best to cope with everything, but at the same time I'm excited because we got a lot of cool stuff on the go and a lot of cool projects and videos to make for you guys. So everything's good. I'm still in good health, so I can smile and be happy about that. But let me know what you guys think of all this stuff down below. What are you guys most excited about? I think for as well, just to kind of go slightly a different direction, the Beltec 2.4 drop, although, you know, some guys want to see like a 5.7 drop or, you know, something a little bit more aggressive. One of the things is once we start going that low, at least if we stick with the Beltec 2.4 for now, or, you know, a 2.4 drop, a lot of our suspension geometry won't be completely out of whack, and as well as the drive shaft won't be completely out of whack. We start going too low and we're swapping out everything. I worry that it might be, as far as like, you know, racing purposes later when we get to the track, you know, it might look cool sitting there and whatever, but we'll be bottoming out on things, you know, we'll be framing out on stuff, front and rear. It just might turn into a bit of a mess to make it that low and aggressive looking. But I think for now, just so we can keep moving forward and focusing on the power stuff of side, like, so we can focus on the power side of things, I think I want to just stick with the basic lowering just to make it look, you know, decent, still usable, still drivable, things not scraping on the ground all over the place. So I think that's the direction we're going to head in for now, and then we can always reassess later. But like I said, Carl hooked us up with that kit for a good price, so couldn't go wrong with that, and we're gonna use that for now. So thanks for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Check out the other channel as well if you're not already subscribed to the other one, as well as this channel. Like I said, I'm gonna be posting a lot of smaller content, like those little LED bulbs that I found that I've been testing that work out for the front headlights if you have quad headlights. So those will be posted over there, as long as other smaller videos and updates as well. So thanks for watching. See you on the next video.